I am originally from a small town called West Orange, New Jersey. I am a junior at the George Washington University studying both political science and philosophy. I am running for SA president because I think that this upcoming fall is going to be very consequential in how the student body will be able to bounce back from 3 semesters of not being on campus and not being able to see your friends and communicate. I think one of the bedrocks for that community aspect is going to be student organizations and how organizations are going to be able to thrive and to build upon what they've lost. I think that I have a unique experience as the finance chair working with these organizations and helping them not only transition to an online environment, but helping them through a lot of issues, whether it be through the financing, how to structure the organizations, or what type of events and things they can put on. The 3 main pillars for this platform that I have is to reducing student costs, reinvigorating student engagement, and to reimagine learning experiences here on campus. For reducing student costs, I think there are some pretty small and tangible things that the SA can actually do when it comes to that front. Like, for example, getting rid of the payment plan fee that all students have to enroll into. While it may be a small fee of $100, that $100 is like textbooks for someone else. That $100 is like, an extra meal for food insecure students. So the second pillar of reinvigorating student engagement. One thing that we are testing out, actually, I'm glad to say that I helped to bring about this test run this year, and hopefully will to implement in further years, is to create a split budgeting process. This allows student orgs to not only stop having to create or come up with events ideas nearly a year in advance, but it also gives new e-boards the budgeting power that they originally did not have. So I think splitting up the budgeting process into 2 systems will allow more student organizations to get more out of their buck and be able to receive more funding in that front as well. The third pillar, reimagining student learning. While this online environment has placed a lot of burdens on us, it has opened some new opportunities for improvement as well. I think one of the main areas for that is the period in which students can actually submit exams. I think if we have a 24-hour submitting period for whether it be through midterms, finals, and even projects and that sort, not only helps with international students, but also students who are West Coast in a different time zone. But it also gives more flexibility to the student as well, because I think it's important to realize that as we move into the fall, we're not going to be 100% as it was pre-pandemic. Hopefully we're going to be making some progress, but we have to be realistic on where we are. And I think that this is going to be a next step to ensure that that flexibility is still there. I hope GW can become a school where people can actually leave saying that they were proud to be a GW student. Today, what I hear is people saying they don't like GW. GW is not a school that they will feel proud to rep 10 years from now. I think that now it's important that when we bounce back from this pandemic, that it's not only imperative that we just go back to what we had before, but to actually build a community that makes people proud to be a GW student.